Hi everyone. Let's visit the BINSR again. That's the buyer's inspection notice and seller's response. I get a lot of questions about this, and it's a form that we use all the time, and we're all familiar with it. We see it on every transaction, but some things get a little confusing. So let's say the buyer decides that after the inspections they've had done, they've maybe paid too much for the house. Maybe they've decided that even with everything fixed, it may not be worth quite as much, and the sellers said that they don't want to pay to have anything fixed. So we're kind of in a spot where we have to renegotiate. The BINSR isn't the place to do that. The BINSR is there just to lay out what is disapproved by the buyer. So what we're going to have to do in that case is we're going to have to call the other agent and say, hey, look, there are these things, X, Y, and Z, that are wrong. We know those are big ticket items. They're all very difficult to get fixed, especially now when everybody's busy. Can we talk about a price reduction or some other form of payment to make this work for our clients, and work it outside of the BINSR process? Now you get that all set up and squared away, do an addendum that fixes that, and then you send the BINSR with nothing requested on it. If you want to, let's say a buyer comes in and requests something on a BINSR, they haven't heard back from the seller in a couple days, and they're starting to get cold feet. They're like, let's cancel. Can't do that. That one bite of the apple theory comes into play there. They've sent us the BINSR. The seller has their entire 5 days to make their decision. Now, if they don't fix everything, obviously the buyer will get another chance to cancel. But if they agree to fix everything, the buyer needs to move forward with that transaction. Those are the couple things that I'm getting a lot of now that are just, they're problematic for folks. They're putting our clients in a place where we don't want them or need them to be. So be careful when you're doing this. We're not going to use the BINSR to renegotiate the contract. We're also not going to provide the BINSR to the other side without knowing that we're done with our inspections and that we're ready to move forward, okay? If you have questions on this form, there are tons of things we could talk about on it. Give me a call, 602-400-4376. I'd be glad to talk with you. Thanks for your time.